My name's Sam. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Week 5, Road to the J. Cutler Classic. So when it comes to the topic of meal prep and diet and nutrition as a rule for bodybuilding, I'd say most people underestimate how important it is. I mean, I'd say it's at least 70% of this process. Banging weights, doing all that stuff, that's the fun part. The not fun part is cooking and eating constantly. The same thing every day, little adjustments. And staying on top of it, staying prepared is, that's real adulting right there. You have to schedule these things, It's the same as any work schedule. I have it on my calendar when I need to go pick up more proteins, more whatever, and I have certain days that I cook that I know will last me X amount of days, and I know I have to recook again, never being left without. So it's a full-time job eating. It's a second full-time job preparing to eat. So that's something that's why meal prep services exist. I personally don't believe in them. I don't like other people handling my food, and I do enjoy cooking a little bit, but I'd say that's the number one thing if you want to try bodybuilding. So this week we're going to go through a little bit of what my meal prep looks like, on a day-to-day basis, and kind of you've seen how I shop. Now I'm going to show you how I cook in bulk, how I store, and then how I portion out, for the next day or current day. It is Saturday. It is rest day. It is 11 o'clock. We've done cardio. We've had our meal 1, which is eggs and egg whites, and now I'm going to prep some bulk food for the next probably 3 or 4 days. Starting with salmon. Get your salmon from Harris Teeter. If you buy over 3 pounds, they give you a Valpak discount, and it goes down from like $9 a pound to $7. So that's where it's at. A lot of people bake their salmon. I personally hate baked salmon. So I do it in a pan and I cover it. Keeps it super moist and you get a little bit of crisp on it. So do like 5 or 6 minutes face down, flip it over to the skin, put it on low heat at that point or medium heat, and then basically set it and forget it, because for me it's great because the skin sticks, so you literally just scoop the meat out. Good to go. So I'm doing 5 different protein sources, 6 if you count whey right now. So we got the salmon. Next biggest one is tilapia. It's tilapia or cod, but for me tilapia is cheaper. It's $4.99 a pound from Costco, and honestly crisps up nice, and I don't actually hate it. I don't even need to season it. So again, I pan sear, get a little bit of crisp on it. A couple at a time. 3 or 4 minutes aside on high heat. Flip it, good to go. Once the salmon is done, we're going to do that ground turkey we got at Costco. This is about half of what I'll use, and it'll last me 5 to 7 days, depending. And the only other thing we would cook is the lean beef, but I've got enough for about 4 or 5 more days, so probably not doing that today. So I don't typically season my turkey, my beef, or my tilapia. Tilapia to me tastes like whatever it's touching, so if I'm using mustard or something, there's really no point. Salmon, however, I will use Mrs. Dash on. I'm a little bit off salt right now, with the exception of the occasional pickle I'll eat pre-workout just for a little bit of pump. But as you can see it's starting to get pink instead of that nice orange color, so we're almost there. A little bit more crisp on the top, and we'll flip it. And tilapia is about ready to check. Could almost go a little bit longer, but that's going to cook all the way through nicely. Oh, nice pretty little marks there. Next one. So, got all that. Now it's skinned down, so the meat's protected. You see it still needs to cook through. So we're going to Mrs. Dash the hell out of this thing. Mrs. Dash my salmon. I like anything garlic, anything onion based. Let's put that on the top. Right now, this is my favorite meal of the day, is the salmon. At least because it has a consistent texture. It's coming along. It's probably cooked through, but at this point, we're just going to get it firmer on the bottom so it comes off easy. There it is. Now we're going to cover it. turn it down to medium-high heat. And basically in 5 or 10 minutes, I'll remember it's on the heat and I'll take it off. So this is tilapia cooked yesterday. Just gotta add to the pot. I always know which side's first in, first out, because, you know, health and accounting. So that's not long enough. Add it to the pile. Okay. A little crispies out. Hit it again. And repeat. So probably got 3 more rounds of that. I'll do this in a minute. How's this doing? Pretty good. All the crispy stuff. Round 3. So about 12 minutes total. Woo. Good to me. Leave all that skin behind. Salmon. All the salmon. Yep. And look how easy that is. Use it all right there. Boom. Can't fight the convenience. Alright, these turkey packets. Hardest part is having grip after you just touched a bunch of fish. I promise it doesn't cook like this porridge substance. It actually crumbles it nicely. That's how you'd expect it to look. Okay. Struggle. Remember the before and after, how weird this looks. It's like you're cooking albacore tuna. Afterwards, it's going to be wonderful. Just like ground beef. Give it time. Trust the process. Tuna fish looking sludge. Ground turkey. It's coagulating proteins. So that is probably 4 or 5 days worth of tilapia. No idea how much it weighs. But tilapia 3 times a day. And turkey. And beef. Nice little salmon. Get some veggies started and then we'll prep up today's food. So with most of these diets, it's unlimited green veggies. So today we're going to do some whole leaf or cut leaf spinach. Saute that up. And then this is that Costco cauliflower rice. Just cauliflower chopped up into little pebbles, and honestly it almost makes you feel like you're eating actual rice. So we're going to combine the two, dump it on top of everything, and hopefully keep us full. Rice. Okay. Actually ends up looking like you'd expect. Add it to the back of the pot. Now we are back up to a week's worth. Food scale. Live and die by it. Set the tare to 0. Portion it out. You're not allowed to know how much I'm eating. Some things are best kept secret. But Just trust that it's the exact same every day, no matter what. Let's add cauliflower rice. Got it going. Oh, it's beauty. The other surprise is now I can't tell which meal's which, so first bite's always a surprise. That'll get me through the day. Thank you for watching episode 5. Please like and subscribe. Join us next week for week 6, Road to the J. Cutler Classic.